YouTube, what's going on? Today is June 6th, I believe. June 6th, 2026. As y'all can see by the title, today's message is time does not play fair. And I want y'all to get ahead of that phrase. Time does not play fair. Over and over again, time does not play fair. Engrave it into your minds because it is a concept that will not be foreign as you engage on this journey that you're coming up on, whatever that may be. Time does not play fair. We like to point blame towards time, right? However, but the whole premise of me saying that time doesn't play fair means that you have everything that you need to know about your opponent. Time is your opponent. If you're always worried about time and you're always stressing about time, and time is always a problem. If I had more time, I'd be doing this. If I had more time, I'd be doing this. I didn't have enough time to do this. I got busy, so I didn't. No. Because a lot of the time, a lot of the time, you have enough time to do all the comfortable things. But whenever it comes to the things that you don't want to do, it becomes a problem. So now all of a sudden you don't have enough time to work out. Now all of a sudden you don't have enough time to go to the gym. Now all of a sudden you don't have enough time to check up on your loved ones. Now all of a sudden time diminishes. However, your screen time is still high. However, your time engaging in sin, your time embodying sin, is still relatively high. You have time for all the negative factors in your life that feel comfortable at the moment. They give you short spurts of dopamine, but they don't last. They're not eternal. They're not everlasting. Like the time that you put in at the gym. Some people would argue, it's only an hour of your life. It doesn't really matter. But what the gym does is not only physical. It rewires you mentally. It makes you slow down. It makes you feel. It makes you face your feelings in real time. I'm not talking about going to the gym and hitting the treadmill for 45 minutes. That might be hard for some people, but you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like actually going to the gym with intentional effort of pushing yourself. The sheer progression you get mentally does not even compare to the physical results at all, ever. So you can be in top-notch physical shape, but a lot of your top-notch physical influencers fitness influencers, they have broke through that barrier mentally. And I'm going off a little tangent here, but let me get back on track. Where you place that energy, where you place the time, the limited time that you're given, depends on what gravitates back towards you. So if you're on TikTok for 5 hours a day, of course you're gonna have a short attention span. Versus you, like the example I just gave, versus you going to the gym, you may be more willing to endure what's in front of you because you know what those reps feel like. You know it's hard in the moment, but it feels very fulfilling and rewarding afterwards. So why would you not go? So that's essentially what I want to say. Time will not play fair. Get ahead of it, right? Truth is, you have enough time to do that. The truth is, you're just not stewarding your time to the best of your ability. And, I gotta say, I really think it plays a big role on what you view eternity as. If you think that this life is just this life, your start date and then your death date, or your birthday and then your death date, if you see it on such a fixed timeline, you will either A, be scrambling to get everything done on time, or you will be ignoring the fact that your time is limited. And there's no middle ground, right? You're either on one side or the other. You do not steward time well. And I wanted to pull up this quote that I heard yesterday, I believe. And it said, "The way you view eternity determines how you steward time." So if you view eternity as this fixed timeline of just life on earth, you're probably not going to steward your time very well, because you're going to be scrambling to do everything at once. And a lot of people who scramble to do everything at once end up falling into the trap of comfort. And they end up choosing their pleasures over things that genuinely bring fruit. So I want y'all to consider that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know time's not going to play fair. You know it's going to be hard sometimes. But at the end of the day, all you have is right now. So do what you can with what you have. That's what I wanted to end off with. Do what you can with what you have. You have enough time to do this, you have enough time to do that. You have enough time to watch this video, you have enough time to hit the gym. It's simple as that. Do not try to overcomplicate things or think that you're on a tight schedule when really you have all the time in the world. There are people in a lot more stressful positions that make time for their family, their friends, their loved ones, make time to work out, make time to invest into their business. They make time for all of that. And what is stopping you? So that's what I got for today. I love y'all, man. As always, free Discord, link in the description for those who want to better themselves. And God bless you all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.